But one thing that you said earlier, Moon Pie, that gave me some insight. You were talking about when we were talking about the polyvagal ladder. You were talking about like basically you could identify with that kind of I try. I'm in this hyper activated state, and then I try so hard and I exhaust myself, and then I shut down. You don't feel like you really have this like stable place in the middle that you hang out a lot of times. Okay. So this is an insight that I also got. And that we're going to go deep, children, so buckle up. But this was something that came to my mind as you spoke that earlier in this episode tonight. It could also be, this is going to blow your mind, Moon Pie, that state that you find yourself in, that sub-drop state after play the following day, that could actually be more of your grounded, healthy personality than you're giving it credit for. And I say that because you're very aware of yourself, you're very aware of others, you're very aware of the present in that middle space, okay? That's also why transient hypofrontality exists in subspace, because we're so fully present. Track with me. If transient hypofrontality in subspace is caused or fostered by being so intensely present in your body and in the energy that we're now in an open, grounded state of being, we're not hyperarousal, we're not shut down either. We're in this calm state of being, right? Grounded, open, relational state of being. Would it not beg to reason there, then if that is not your default, Moon Pie, if you're not very familiar with your natural self, your natural personality in a calm, regulated, grounded state, but instead in your normal everyday life, you find yourself fluctuating between the two extremes, hyper activation and shutdown, then perhaps the day after gives you a window into how your personality actually is when you feel safe and happy and grounded and healed. But that's how I'm seeing it, Moon Pie. And you were saying that, normal stress that you just ignore, maybe that's your shutdown state. I don't want to deal with it, so I avoid it, I ignore it, I shut down. Maybe this doesn't allow you to be shut down, and now you're coming to terms with how to deal with stress and stay open at the same time. Woo! So I would say submissives, maybe keep an eye on that. Because I think we often view, stereotypically, sub-drop has been viewed as the abnormal crash that happens to your body, mind, and emotion. What if that is not, what if your normal self as a submissive is so hyperactivated or so shut down that when your dominant brings you into the present, into that beautiful, calm, stable, grounded place, your sub-drop is actually a reflection of the stability and calm in an open, grounded, peaceful, healthy state of being. I'm just saying. Sub-drop does not have to be all sad and mopey. Sub-drop can be extremely giddy and playful and bratty and blissful. Sub-drop, I think, has a lot to do with what I just said. What state of activation or deactivation do you normally live in as a submissive? Because that's really how, especially as a dominant, you know that? The magic that you can do in a scene when you know your submissive's baseline state of activation or deactivation. Magic happens.